Welcome back. Today I'm going to be making a little pig sticker out of some 1084 carbon steel. If you're going to use an angle grinder, I highly recommend wearing cotton. I've caught myself on fire twice with one of these stupid things. Alright, now that we got our blade ground to shape, I can start cleaning up this nasty metal dust. Gravity. So this monstrosity is my 6-ton bottle jack press I made a couple of years ago. And every time I use it, I'm just waiting for this thing to explode and take out all my front teeth. I use this for putting the stamp into the knife blade. Look at that, I even got to keep my teeth. So this is my cheesy little Harbor Freight belt sander. I think it cost me 50 bucks. And what I do to make it work is I use C-clamps to hold my knife blade onto a piece of wood that I know is pretty square. And then I just adjust the platen with a little tappy tap to get the right angle. So there are a couple of things to talk about before I start hardening this blade. Number one is I'm not sure if my torch is going to be hot enough to get the blade up to temperature. Also, I picked up this magnet from Harbor Freight because when the metal is hot enough to quench, a magnet won't stick to it anymore. And the quenching oil I'm going to use is canola oil. A lot of people recommend heating it up to 130 degrees Celsius, but I've had no problem with 1084 just doing it cold. After a quick rinse, let's test it for hardness. And that skates a file really well. And now for tempering the blade, I'm going to be doing 2 cycles at 400 degrees for 1 hour each. When doing the final grinding, I like to keep the edge about the thickness of a credit card.
Now, enjoy the highlights from 5 hours of hand sanding. Shiny.
Now that we're done polishing, we can start working on the handle.
For the pins, I'll be using 3/16 nickel silver and rosewood for the handle scales. It's a really dense, oily wood that won't swell from moisture. Also, you can polish it instead of using a wood finish. Watch your fingers on that bandsaw. It's finally time to epoxy the handle scales onto the blade. Gorilla epoxy I have found works the best for this. I use isopropyl alcohol to clean up any epoxy that squeezes out. Make sure to get that blade good and clean.
After about 24 hours of letting the epoxy cure, we can take these clamps off and get to shaping the handle. As is tradition, we're going to do a little shave test, and it passes. Well, daggum, that's a knife. I'm going to be giving this knife away along with a sheath I make in a future video. And all you got to do to have a chance at winning is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on this video. And when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll choose somebody from the comments. So share this video with anybody you think would like it, because the faster we get to 1,000 subs, the faster you get to find out if you won this sweet knife.